Will you be house hunting in 2026, or maybe you are looking to sell? A lot of people are watching San Diego's real estate market right now, and Matt Battiato with Battiato Real Estate Group is one of them. He joins us with the outlook for this year. Thanks for taking some time with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Before we look forward, I want to look back. If you had to quickly sum up what 2025 was in San Diego's real estate market, what would it be?
It was a more balanced market compared to the years previously. So inventory came up, prices came down a little bit, depending on the market, anywhere from 10 to 20%, 10 to 15%. So buyers felt like they had a little bit more of the upper hand, but still very low transaction numbers because we have such low inventory. And that's because people have what we call rate lock, right? Everybody has these low interest rates. They don't want to sell and get a higher rate. Which
is an issue in getting more inventory out in the market. So 2026 is coming around. End of 2025, interest rates started lower, saw even more movement. What do you see happening in 2026 here?
I think it'll be a continuation of 2025. I think hopefully more transactions, more people selling. We still have a situation where the majority of our sellers are selling and leaving San Diego, going to more affordable markets. And conversely, the majority of our buyers are coming in from other parts of the country and even other parts of the world. So it's kind of a very different thing. So that's really since the pandemic, that's been the case. All of our sellers are selling and leaving San Diego. They're not selling and buying something else here. And conversely, all of our buyers are coming from somewhere else.
So the housing pressure is being deflated by people leaving the market. It's not really being deflated much because others are coming in.
Yeah, but it's a question of how sustainable it is. The issue is it's just very unaffordable.
Right.
Our median price is still like $1 million for a median priced home. You have to be making about $250,000 to $275,000 a year and have very little debt to afford a median priced home. So that's the difficulty.
You know, there's talk about different ways to bring prices down or to make it easier. One thing that's been floated by the administration recently was the idea of portable mortgages. You could take your current rate, you talked about those people rate locked into theirs homes, portable mortgages, using that rate, that loan to go and buy something else. Would that be something that would make an impact, do you think, in San Diego?
It would have a huge impact, or just making all loans out there assumable, right?
That part too, right?
But we have, you know, all of our mortgages in this country are tied to mortgage-backed securities. And the issue with portable loans is that doesn't really jive with the whole mortgage-backed security market. So there'd have to be some pretty significant changes at pretty high levels to have portable loans. But yes, that would be huge. That would help because our biggest issue is low inventory.
And one other thing, we talked about this earlier, is the capital gains tax. Even though they've increased it in recent years, when you look at San Diego's market and the changes here, people need a break on that if they're going to sell.
Yeah, the capital gains, so if you're a married couple, it's $500,000. If you're single, it's $250,000. That's a tax-free capital gain. That's been the same since 1997. So we're talking 28, 29 years. So that they really need to increase that, either to $1 million or $2 million. That would also have a huge impact. Because I personally can tell you, I have a lot of clients in San Diego that do not want to sell because they don't want to have to pay the capital gains because they have so much equity, right? Because they've owned their house for forever.
So we only have about 30 seconds left. Somebody's looking to buy in San Diego, they're hoping to. What should they be doing right now to get themselves ready?
You know, there's a lot of motivated sellers out there. They should get a good agent, honestly, to represent them. And as long as you're planning on being in the market for the long term, you know, San Diego's a great market, right? Even if it goes down, which we're overdue for that happening, but even if it does, it always comes back, right? So if you're somebody that wants to flip a house, I'd say you got to be really, really careful. But if you are looking to own a house for the long term, then I think it's a great market to buy in.
Matt Battiato, thank you so much for your time.
Okay,
Always
thanks,
really
Carlo.
appreciate your insights
Sure.
and having you in, and be careful out in the water.
Yeah, thanks.